Haxorus might be one of Pokemon's greatest underdogs. Haxorus is seen by many as kind of the poster boy of the Generation 5 Pokemon games, and it's pretty easy to see why. It had a pretty prominent role in a lot of Pokemon media of its era, and was featured on both Drayden's and Champion Iris' team as their strongest Pokemon. Plus, it just looks really awesome. That's just an undeniable fact. So, how did it manage to stand out among all the other immensely powerful dragon types of its time? One interesting thing about Haxorus is its base stat total of only 540, which isn't bad by any means, but a lot of people are often surprised that it doesn't hit that pseudo-legendary benchmark of 600, given its treatment in most media. What makes it special is how efficiently it uses that 540 base stat total, making it a naturally min-maxed Pokemon. It allocates most of its points into its monstrous physical attack stat of 147, and throws another solid chunk into its pretty serviceable speed stat of 97. This thing is throwing hands nearly on the same level of Groudon and moving faster than Rayquaza. Granted, in order to achieve this, it does take a pretty gnarly hit to its special stats, meaning you could pretty easily take him out just by spitting cold water in his face or something. That is, if it lets you. Since its attack stat is already so stupidly high, it was able to forego additional attack investment and run a Jolly Nature very effectively, allowing it to hit very important speed benchmarks. Pair that with its insane type coverage and setup options, and you had a machine made for sweeping. But perhaps its biggest claim to fame was its ability, Mold Breaker. This ability allows Haxorus' moves to be used regardless of abilities. What does this mean? Say your opponent is levitating and can't be hit by ground-type moves? Haxorus doesn't care. Your opponent has Lightning Rod and absorbs all electric attacks? Haxorus doesn't care. Your opponent has an ability that lets it ignore its opponent's stat changes? Haxorus is going to ignore its ability to ignore stat changes. Essentially, if Haxorus wants you dead, it'll find a way. Haxorus may have fallen off in recent years due to the addition of the fairy typing and other strong dragon types, but it's a Pokemon whose presence will always demand respect. Despite it all, Haxorus still has the potential to blow huge holes in an opponent's defenses, so it's not something you can just ignore. I really don't think it'll take much in order for it to find itself a place in the metagame again. Just one small buff.